Before we start this video, ladies and gentlemen, we have a sponsor! Yeah! This video is sponsored by the YouTube channel Terry Jin. Really? If you like my videos, you'll probably like his. Their life experiences and stories through cartoons. The best thing ever. You need to tune in for that. It's a pun. Even in the sponsorships, we need a pun. Seriously though, I'm super impressed by his work. He has the cutest art style, and the stories are fun. I love life stories, and chances are if you watch my channel, you do too. And it's just a YouTube channel, completely free. All you have to do is click the link in the description and go check him out. Leave him a like, a comment. I've seen so many small animators on the platform who really are just so talented and really deserve to have their work be seen, and he's definitely one of them. So if his content seems like something you'd be interested in, check him out. Anyway, without further ado, let's get to the video. Ah, what a beautiful morning. 9 a.m. The sun is shining. Life is good. Just gotta go get ready for my 8 a.m. speech class. 9 a.m. 9 a.m. 8 a.m. speech class. My 8 a.m. Everybody listen up. Everybody in here right now. What is it? Okay, alright. We had a speech today. Would someone like to explain to me how we can reverse approximately, 90 minutes? You mean like reverse time? Yes. Well, sir, I don't think that would be a classy decision. Because a speech class, we were gonna go to class. Get out. Get out of my office. Oh, okay. Okay, it's fine. It's okay. This is okay. Wait. Listen, can't we just say we were sick? We could send her a message, be like, hey, we're sick. Can we make up a speech later? That would be lying. I'm pretty sure lying is okay if it benefits the person who is being dishonest. What? Oh, no, sir, hear me out though. If we don't lie, then our grade will be lying, you know, like lying down, like it won't be up, it'll be lying down at like a lower grade. I work with a bunch of idiots. There was one day where I was supposed to give a speech. I was terrified of speech class. It felt like standing in front of a bunch of sharks and just hoping that I wouldn't be eaten. But actually, despite my disdain for this class, I kind of enjoyed it. It was a mix of like fear, but also you felt accomplished when you gave a good speech. Actually, fun fact. Ladies and gentlemen, I, Liz Draws, gave a 7-minute speech successfully once on how to draw a cute little bird. It was a demonstration speech, and I got an A. Of course, it was meaningless because I failed the class, but the thing was, the speech I was supposed to give on the day that I missed. Okay, I wasn't looking forward to giving the whole speech, but there was one part, the clincher. Every speech in our class was supposed to have an introduction, 3 main points, and a clincher. The clincher was kind of your selling point, your finishing sentence of being like, yeah, that was my speech. How do you feel about that? It's supposed to be like a catchy little line, and I had the best clincher for this speech. Now for context, my speech was a sales speech on pilot pens. I was supposed to sell pilot pens. Nothing brings a tear of joy to my eye like an unopened 48-pack of pilot pens. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the clincher of my pilot pen sales speech. With other pens, it's questionable whether or not they deserve your money. But with pilot, it just clicks. It just clicks. This was going to be the peak of my existence on this earth. And yet, alas, it never happened. Naturally, I panicked and I talked to my teacher. Hey, I missed class the other day. Yeah, I realized. I was just wondering if I could make up this speech at a later time. That depends on the reason why you missed class. Were you sick? Was I sick? Just say you were sick. Just say it. But that's dishonest. My parents didn't raise a liar. Liz, just say you were sick. It is one time. It is one speech. What if my mom comes to speech class and she knows that I lie? Your mom is 1,000 miles away in Virginia. She'll find a way. No, I wasn't sick. I was asleep. Oh, your grade will just be a 0 then. A 0? Yep. Oh. Yeah, thanks. After leaving and being obliterated by something I fully deserved, I decided, you know what, it's okay. Because this wasn't the only speech in the whole class. I had other chances to make this up. And that's what I believed. See, here's the problem. There were only a few speeches in the whole class, meaning every speech carried somewhat of a weight to the overall grade. You needed a C to pass the class. My grade was a B-. Getting this 0 brought my dandy little B- down to a C. But no, I still failed the class. And you might say, Liz, how did you fail a whole class because of one speech? And the answer to that is simple. I didn't. In the class, in all of the classes at this college actually, you are allowed to miss 3 unexcused classes before your full grade drops a letter grade. Now, this would not have been a problem if me missing that speech wasn't the fourth unexcused class. And you might be like, Liz, why? What do you mean the fourth? What about the other classes? Why did you miss other classes? Listen, hear me out. When you wake up at 7 a.m., you know the last place you want to be? College freshman speech class. So maybe, theoretically, there were some mornings where I woke up and I simply just made the active decision to not show up. Is that such a bad thing? Yes, I failed. Now, this would have been an okay decision had I done it twice and not 3 times, but because I had already not shown up 3 times, plus the time I didn't show up the 4th time, which also happened to be a speech, which was kind of a problem. Not only did I get the 0 on my speech, but that was combined with the dropping letter grade of missing so many classes, which isn't classy. Liz, you've already made that point. At that point, you just kind of have to embrace failure because you did this to yourself. Did it hurt? Knowing that I had some good speeches. I taught everyone how to draw an adorable baby bird. For what? Did that hurt? Yes. But that's it. There's nothing to follow it up with. The plus side of this is that I dropped out, so everything I did last year is meaningless. To end this on an encouraging note, while I failed the overall class, I did give a few good speeches, and that is something that I am proud of, because that's not something I would have ever expected myself to be able to do. It makes me happy. So I wouldn't count the whole experience as, a failure. One moral lesson, if you want to have a moral to this, if you want to do well in class, it might be a good idea to show up to class. In conclusion, with other channels, it's questionable whether or not they deserve your time, but with my channel, it just clicks. Ow.